Do not braid your hair dry. All you do like this, that braid is tight, take it down. Before you know it, you're pulling your braid, you're pulling your hair from your scalp, and you're also pulling your edges from this way, and that this affects especially the nape of your hair and your edges. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're listening for the first time, you're so welcome. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You guys know me, I come here to share tips on hair growth, how you can grow your hair, one or two things you can do to grow your hair, and I also share DIY remedy on how to grow your hair. But today we are going to be remembering our sisters that like to put their hair on braid. I actually just got this Nettle braid. It's not recent, it's been 3 weeks since I'm on braid. Let me come up here and share with you guys 5 factors you need to consider before you get braid if your intention is to grow out your hair on braid. One of the ways to retain length is putting your hair in a long-term protective style, and I feel like we don't talk much about this, but ignore me why I've not been on this channel, because it's been so much tension in Nigeria because of the presidential election. And secondly, I just launched my own hair care line at Nappy NG, and as your girl have been busy, but finally we are here. I've gotten all the help that I need, and I am back like I never left. Okay, so guys, today's video I'm going to share with you guys 5 things you need to consider before you make braid if your intention is to retain some length while your hair is on braid. Number 1 thing you need to know before you make your hair, before you braid your hair, if your intention is to grow out your hair on braid, is make sure your hair is in a good place before you braid it. Make sure your hair is washed, your scalp is thoroughly cleansed. It's very important that you clean your scalp before you go ahead and make your braid, because there's going to be a lot of tension on your scalp. So make sure your hair is totally clean. You shampoo, condition, deep condition all your scalp. Make sure you do all this good stuff to your hair before you go ahead and make your hair. If your hair is dirty, there's a lot of build up around your strand, around your scalp. Doing braid, you're not, before 2 weeks your hair will be filled with so much dandruff. I bet you're not going to like that. Don't barge into the salon and ask them, just braid my hair, and your hair is looking dirty. Why? So make sure that your hair is thoroughly cleansed before you go to the salon. Number 2 is, please, I see people do this a lot, especially in the salon, do not braid your hair dry. Do not braid your hair dry. It's going to cause breakage. Sometimes you're putting down your braids and you're going to see that your hair is shedding. It's not your hair, it's not like your hair is shedding at that time, it's already broken. Like when you braid your hair when it is dry, the probability that it's going to break is very high, because the end strand is very dry, and by the time they are pulling and breaking it, they are breaking the hair. You know it, a lot of hair is going to break off your hair, and you wonder why your hair is not growing. When I say moisturize your hair before braiding, I did not say braid your hair when it is damp. There's a difference between a moisturized hair and a damp hair. Your hair don't have to be damp before it's considered as moisturized. Moisturizing means adding product like leave-in conditioner or moisturizer to your hair before they braid it. Do not braid. I see people make mistake of this all the time. People make this particular mistake all the time. Do not braid your hair while it is dry. Braid my hair when it's damp. I experience itchy, so make sure it's moisturized, not damp. My number 3, which is, please do not apply so much heat on your hair before you braid it. They blow out the hair with a lot of heat before they braid it. We all know heat causes hair damage, but when you're applying so much heat on your hair, by the time you braid your hair, you realize that you're shedding a lot of hair. That's because of the effect of the heat. For me, I have natural hair, so I don't usually use heat on my hair all the time. So the best way I stretch out my hair if I want to go make my hair is I do the African braiding method this way. But if you're the one that want to really stretch out your hair, it's okay to want to blow out your hair, but don't go ahead and start using like a straightening iron to straighten your hair just because you want to braid your hair. By the time you're doing this, your hair is already overheated, if there's any word like that. Your hair has already taken in a lot of heat. Now you're going in with the entire braid tension. This is going to bring a lot of tension into your hair, and by the time you're taking down your braid, you realize that your hair has already broken and you experience shedding breakage. 4th factor you need to consider if you want to grow your hair on braid is, please do not ignore your hair on braid. The fact that your hair is on braid doesn't mean that you forget your hair. You can wash your hair on braids, you re-moisturize your strand and also oil your scalp. You do not have to leave your hair dead because it's on braid. Do not ignore your hair while it's on braid, especially when it's on long-term braid. When I mean long-term braid, I mean from 6 to 8 weeks. This is what I consider as long-term braid if you're after growth with your braid. And make sure you don't just ignore your braid, your hair follicles, and these can stunt your hair growth. And the essence is that please take care of your hair even while it's on braid. So number 4, I don't know, but number 4 or number 5, I feel like I have a lot of things to say. I might end up just saying maybe like 7 because there's just so many things that people do on braid, and I just feel like it's not right if you want to actually grow your hair even while it's on braid. Another thing I want to point out is number 4 or number 5 point is that please make sure your braid is firm, not tight. Okay, any braid you make and you can't turn your hair, you're carrying your hair like chicken, they will call you, do like this. That braid is tight, take it down. And again, it's not all braid that's a protective style. Okay, there's a protective style and there is normal braid. So know the ones you're going for. Make sure any kind of braid you want to get, make sure it is firm, not tight. If it's too tight, it's going to put a lot of tension on your hair follicles, and when this continues, it can weaken your hair follicles, and the hair around that particular side of your hair might get difficult to grow out tight. If you make braid and you cannot sleep, you're carrying your hair like this, you want to sleep, you're sleeping with 25 pillows, sis, take down that braid. Take it down because it is tight and it's not good for your hair, your follicles, and also your scalp. So that's one thing I want to mention. And another thing I also want to mention about braid, if you actually want to grow your hair on braid, another bonus point I want to give is if you want to actually grow out your hair on braid, after making your braid, please give it a week to loosen up. I see people, they are making their braid now. The next minute they are styling, you're jacking it up, you are pulling your own hair. And this thing particularly, I've realized over the time that this affects especially the nape of your hair and your edges. After making your braid, please give yourself some days, at least 7 days, so that all the tightness from your braid can loosen up before you go ahead and style your braid. Don't just go ahead and start styling your braid just 2-3 days after your braid. That's no, sis, because imagine all that tension on your scalp and you're trying to pull your hair this way to style your braid. You're literally pulling your edges and there's a lot of tension going on there already. So after making your hair, give yourself like a week before you style your braid. I cannot even tie my hair up backward this way just 2 days after my braid, because even me myself, I'm going to feel the pain. And imagine me feeling the pain, my hair is also going to suffer for it. Before you know it, you're pulling your braid, you're pulling your hair from your scalp, and you're also pulling your edges from this way. You're pulling, and if you try to do the whole updo style, like pulling your hair up, you're pulling the hair at your nape. So what I advise is give your braids some time to loosen up, at least 1 week. Then you have your whole 1 month to style your braid. Let your braid rest, give it some time to relax before you go ahead and style your braid. Don't start styling your braid immediately after you finish making them. You're going to pull your hair and cause some serious tension on your scalp, which can affect your hair growth. So guys, I just thought to share with this guy because I'm currently on braid. This is my braid recently. I just got this braid about 3 weeks or thereabout, and honestly, I this is the first time in a long time. Like I said, this is my first braid for like 1 year now. This is my first braid, like taking my hair off the way, not manipulating my hair, not styling my hair. Like, it feels all new to me. So guys, that's all I have to say in this video. And again, I mentioned earlier about washing, cleaning, and doing all those stuff to your braid. In my next video, I will try to upload a video of me washing my braid, just in case you don't know how to wash your braid. Gotcha. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just a quick video that I thought to just share with you guys, because I know that this braid will not last on my hair. Maximum is 1 month, because like I said, my hair is my content. This braid gotta go soon. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.